What's up, collectors and all Transformers enthusiasts? Today we're going to be taking a look at the recently released pictures for Transformers Cybertron Kingdom Road Ranger. Jumping straight into the DVDs of the video, here we have Road Ranger himself next to Puffer, and as you can see, Puffer is standing up, is no longer on the floor. This guy actually knows how to take pictures, and as you can see, he's rocking the weapons as well. And for the weapons, black plastic, nothing special on that regard, but you can see, a little bit more of the proportions that he's rocking now that he's, standing up and well executed of a pose or something like that. You can also see the vehicle mode. We already know what this guy can offer as well as Road Ranger, but for this guy you can see that it's black with some red colors. Obviously, there's some silver there. Road Ranger is a repaint of Huffer, and Puffer is a repaint of Pipes. It's kind of weird because Puffer, Huffer, so I don't know why they decided to go with a repaint of Pipes. I believe is the story of the actual remold and retooling of the figure a long time ago. I don't know, I'm not an old collector, I'm a newcomer, but as you can see, for the EDVDs of this guy, you can see that the color distribution is fantastic and the sculpted and detail is superb, just like Hoffer, man. It's the same thing, but with a different color distribution. You can see that the black looks fantastic next to the red, and that kind of orangey look really fits him well next to the red. It looks fantastic, not to mention the face looks off the charts. I'm really a fan of the visors that he has on his eyes. For the arms, it's exactly the same as Hoffer, no differences whatsoever on that area. But for a closer look, here we have a couple of other pictures so you can appreciate a little bit more of the sculpted and detailed paint distribution of this guy, so you can decide if you're gonna go ahead and pick him up or just to pass. And by the way, if my mind doesn't bamboozle me, I believe that is the first head sculpt ever that he had as a figure, and then after that he translated into the actual series itself. They changed it, the face sculpt a little bit, and into the face sculpt that we all love and know about. But I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50 on that, so if you have more knowledge than me, of course, as always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. But as you can see, it looks fantastic, man. You already know what this guy can offer. It's pretty much just a copy and paste of Hoffer, but just the colors huge, and I appreciate the black and the red. I'm a fan of those colors, so I'm pretty much, this is a must-have for me. The silver, as I said, is pretty much exactly the same. The only real major difference is the face sculpt and obviously the color distribution. I'm a fan of the silver on the weapon. I think it looks a little bit more better than Hoffer. And for the shield itself, I've never been a fan of that. I think that that's completely inaccurate to G1 representation. And this one has no G1 representation, but I don't know, man. That shield is, I don't like it at all. It's just too small to be a shield. I appreciate the Bumblebee one, the Ironhide, Ratchet, all those other figures that had shield, but for this one, I don't know, the sculpted and detail for me, it looks so weird that he's just holding the front grille. It looks like a front grille of the vehicle mode, so it's just, I don't know, I just don't like it, personal opinion. But you can see that for the vehicle mode, it really translates into the same thing that pretty much every single one of them is. We're talking about Pipes, Hoffer, Puffer, and him. It pretty much is exactly the same. The only difference again is the color distribution, but the black, man, the black looks fantastic. In my opinion, this is the best color scheme of all four of them. It's just my personal opinion, man. I love the color black, and when you go ahead and mix it with gray or red, it's a bomb of a color. And last but not least, speaking of all four of them, here they are, so you have a better understanding how they look together, and so you have a better idea if you're gonna go ahead and pick every single one of them up or just pick the ones that you like. For me personally, I already have Hoffer. Pipes is a must-have, and Road Ranger, I may pick that up because just the color distribution, I like that so much. The red and the black, it just looks really well together. But Puffer, I don't know, man. For me, it looks so generic, and I know if I'm pick that up, it's gonna end up on the shelf, and that's it. I'm not gonna go ahead and do any B-rolls or pictures with it, and that's what I like to do. So for me, he may be a pass, but this is how they look together, and as you can see, they scale and they look fantastically together. Obviously, the main ones is always gonna be Puffer and Pipes. These two are just, repaints, just a copy and paste of the actual figure, and obviously the only difference is the face sculpt. But that being said, that brings us to the end of the video. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm really interested to see and know your opinion on the subject, especially what you think about them. Are you gonna go ahead and pick every single one of them, or you're gonna pass on them? You have maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, I don't know. I want to know. I believe that every single one of you guys should have at least one, because believe me, I recommend that the execution of Hoffer is off the charts. The paint distribution, sculpted in detail, G1 accuracy, man, you mentioned it. I recently did a top 10 video and he was on the top 5, so believe me, he is one of the best figures that the Kingdom line can offer, so I completely recommend him. But that's pretty much it for the whole thing. I hope you enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. It will help you the algorithm and helps my videos get out there in a while. So if you get anything, any value out of my content, please subscribe and I will see you on the next video. But this is pretty much it for Transformers vs Cybertron Kingdom Road Ranger.